So what I think we're gonna do is watch the greatest esports comebacks of all time across all games. But we're not just gonna watch them for no reason. We're gonna watch them for a cause. And that cause, ladies and gentlemen, is Rise Above the Disorder, which is about providing free mental health care for people in gaming communities. Yep, if you go to the website, there's a find help button available to anyone. Please check it out. All the money we're raising today is going towards this. And so now what we're gonna do is, in honor of some of the work they've done with esports players, and then we're gonna work for anybody in gaming, we're gonna watch some of the greatest esports comebacks of all time, starting with the first one, okay? This is probably the greatest, maybe one of the greatest esports comebacks of all time, but we'll open with it because it's one of the things that reminded me of it. Evo Moment 37.
Rare footage of Daigo actually angry.
Just set the stage. 2004, Evo's not yet a household name. This is Daigo Umehara on Ken versus Justin Wong on Chun-Li. Down to nothing, down to no health, down to a sliver of health. Next hit kills him. This basically built Evo's brand off of this one moment. And just to understand a little more clearly so you can get it, this is a gigantic string of hits. Basically an ultimate move from Chun-Li where she unleashes a flurry of kicks, then jumps in the air and does one more kick. If he even blocks those moves, he'll die because you take a little bit of chip damage. You have to do what's called like a perfect parry, where I guess you press back exactly as it hits you, like the frame it hits you, and then you take no damage. So he perfect parries every single hit of the combo. Press forward, I'm sorry. Like each one of these is individual input. Every hit and the kick, and then counters with his own. It's a crazy, it's so clutch. It's one of those clutch moments esports has ever seen. Like a lot of people can do this now. Nobody could do it then. In terms of like fighting games, I think that's probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest. But we're gonna have a bunch today. Oh, this is yeah, I've seen this, dude. This is Worlds 2017. Faker on the best Korean team versus EDG, I believe the best Chinese team at the time. They are down. Nobody on all of SKT has a kill. Everyone has 0 kills. They're getting completely shit stomped, all right? Let's see what Faker pulls out.
They win the Drake round. He got 2 already. Bang is hiding. He's coming. Bang looking to come in. Here comes your initiation. There is oh my God. Backdoor Shockwave will find them all. And SKT with a hell of a response.
What I noticed about great esports comebacks is the commentary helps so much, though. You have to do what happened? Yeah, it's hard to understand. I'm going to give you the main move here. There it is. There. You can see it for 1 second. If I play it on slow-mo, you can see it. It's hard to show League. Same with Dota. I mean, someone who doesn't play it. There it is. Do you see it? You see this circle with the swoops? Basically, Faker can put a glowing orb, a ball, on one of his teammates and then make this swoop around them that pulls everyone in and knocks them up. Does a bunch of damage. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And it led to a comeback in a game where they were way down. Let's see this video.
Impressively.
This is the greatest esports comeback of all time, and it's in Farming Simulator. Blue team trailing behind the entire game. At 2 minutes left, it seems all but over. Down 400 to 647. But if you watch to the end, you'll see greatness. Okay, we have to watch this. Way down. They're getting out-farmed at every step of the way.
They've got a multiplier, but they could have taken advantage of that 3
Oh my God, look at those bales, dude.
They are having
the pace.
To try and counter this. With a minute and a half left on the clock.
Okay, combo meter filling up. They're getting bale after bale.
They've got a constant supply coming.
Wait.
A minute left on the clock, and it is.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh my God, look at that form.
You've got to be very
2 bales at once.
With this amount of time left to be double stacking.
He's double stacking.
Do not absolutely have to come back. They are. This is
12 seconds to go.
If this gets in,
7:30. This bell goes in for 20.
Wait, is that the red team?
6,
no,
5, 4,
come on.
3, 2, 1. Yes! Oh my God!
Upset. There we go. They did it. They did just enough. That came down to the
Let's go!
I didn't think that had gone in. That's
so
that is a massive upset.
No one was expecting it.
Wow, that's a comeback, dude. Holy moly.
2, 1.
That's so crazy. Oh, dude, this is so good. This is DJ Wheat, my mentor, commentating. It's going to be 480p quality. It's going to be Tetris bad, but this is a great moment. It's one of the greatest mind games ever. So, blue, it's really hard to see because it's all blurry, but there's a giant blob of blue aliens, the Zerg. You can see on the mini-map, they have well over half the map. IdrA's winning. IdrA is the blue Zerg. He's winning. Huck is the Protoss, kind of pushed against the ropes. But there is an ability the Protoss have where they can create hallucinated units. They look real, but they're fake. On our screen, we see them as these ghostly ones, but on IdrA's screen, they seem like real units. So all he does is he hallucinates a bunch of really fake, expensive aircraft. They're illusions. They do no damage. They can't do anything. And if you hit them, they pop like balloons, basically.
At the very least. And oh my gosh, Void Rays now out on the field. And it looks like there's some Zerglings doing a counterattack in the main. The Void Rays, all hallucinations, doing absolutely no damage whatsoever. There's the blink up onto the high ground, just trying to distract IdrA. Those hallucinated Void Rays almost fully charged, Wheat. And IdrA left the game.
IdrA has Zerglings in his base. IdrA has a bigger army. IdrA has a better economy. But he sees a bunch of expensive Void Rays hitting him, and he doesn't pop them. If he had waited like a little bit longer and just attacked them for 2 seconds, they would have popped, and he would have seen their fake. But instead, IdrA, a notorious rager. He's a notorious rager. He actually got fired from his team for raging. Just a toxic kind of player. He sees this and just instantly, angrily GG's. A game that he had assuredly won. It's one of the greatest esports moments ever.
Oh my goodness, IdrA.
To be fair, I watched a lot of Starcraft. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before or since. It's like a once in a lifetime. Yeah, it has to be the perfect combination of like a guy desperate to do it, an enemy that's a rager. It's an awesome moment. So it's really like a mental breakdown. Huck destroys him here. How about, you know what? Let's watch a great Melee comeback. And for that, I'm going to watch what I think is possibly the greatest game of Melee ever played. Mango, Leffen, Losers Quarters, Super Smash Brothers, Genesis 4. I think this is the best set of Melee I've ever watched. The most exciting. And I think game 4 of it is my single greatest game. If I had to pick a greatest game of all Melee, there's a lot of games, but this is my greatest one. Coming into this, Mango is not a favorite at all. This is the return of Genesis after years off. This is probably peak of Mango washed era. People writing off Mango. He actually goes to Losers pretty early. You know, he's making a run through Losers, and then he hits Leffen. The magic would be that he would win, but he doesn't feel like he can do it. He barely loses in game 3. He puts his head down. All right, game 4, Pokemon Stadium. I think this is the greatest game Melee ever played. Watch it with me. Mango is the blue one, Falco. So we'll get the beginning out of the way.
What I mean by that is that if he's not playing well, he's like one of the top players who could be shook and who can actually play worse. But at the same time, when he's playing well, I feel like he really comes alive. Yes. And like the Leffen that I'm watching right now has so much confidence. Super
well said by Scar. Leffen is not looking shook at all. He's looking amazing. He's playing really well up to this point, and it just looks like he's got Mango's number. In your heart as a Mango fan, and everyone in this venue is feeling it, it feels over.
He like takes over the room. You see, that's what I agree, 1%.
You don't see their faces. You don't see their faces. So up a full stock. Leffen's up a full stock.
Downer, and that's it.
Insane!
Wow.
Insane by Mango. Brings it back 2-2. 101.
Messes up a little bit.
Makes a slight mistake.
Ready for it, but unable to punish. That was kind of crazy.
Oh!
Yeah.
That was a really smart faded. Now, okay. Leffen up 2-1.
Oh, Mango just missing the laser. That would have helped a lot of that. Leffen takes it back.
Okay, just know that when Falco is off stage, he's a huge glass cannon, okay? And he can die so easy. So when he gets grabbed and back thrown like that, like anything hits him, he's dead. It's over. So right now, it's already like, fuck. I mean, everyone in the crowd jumps. They scream. It looks like Mango's dead. It looks like he's fucking dead. He's down in stock and he's off stage. Versus Leffen with his back to him. Can back here him, can do anything.
It's big. What's Leffen gonna do?
Goes high, gets caught, takes so much damage. Okay, so now Falco's at kill percent, basically. Like anything's gonna fucking knock him off.
Wow, laser forward smash. What a cheesy technique. And now Mango barely surviving through Leffen's invincibility. Gets hit one time against the crouch cancel. He gets a knockdown. Another knockdown.
He doesn't die off the top. He barely doesn't die off the top.
Mango's still alive.
Then Mango gets a chance. This is one of the greatest. That's one of the greatest button inputs in all of Melee history right here. Right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Anything hits Mango, the bird, he's dead. He's falling. The second he gets out of hit stun, right here, he wiggles out. He does an up B to freeze his momentum in air. He's falling into Fox's waiting arms. So the second he gets out of hit stun, he turns to the fire. So it freezes him. It freezes him in place. Look, Leffen kicks where he was gonna fall. Oh, it's so brilliant. Dude, it's like he's falling to his death and he stops. And then he just launches right at him.
Oh, the up, he was so smart. Shot at his shield.
Boom!
Leffen DIs horribly.
Oh, and this is
Oh my God. That comeback, okay.
Dude, I was hugging people. I was crying to win it here. 114 to 41 in hit stun, falling into Fox, and you win it from here. And then Scar says, that's it. I love this moment. I love this moment. And then he comes back and wins game 5, but he kind of dominates game 5, to be quite honest.
Honestly, Leffen played so well. These two players took each other to their limit and beyond.
You can see me right there. That's me.
But the gods of Melee are looking down upon us mere mortals, and they are saying
Not
the
yet,
grand
Mango.
finals that we need to see. Am I getting ahead of myself?
I don't know.
He makes it to the grand finals, by the way. Unfortunately, he loses bad. But until then, it's one of the greatest stories ever. How about xPeke's backdoor? Let's watch that.
Okay. In the group stage at IEM Katowice 2013, fans were treated to a matchup of Europe's best, SK Gaming versus Fnatic. As the game went on, the teams traded blows, but eventually SK capitalized off of a pivotal team fight and looked to close out the game.
See this is the map. This is blue side, this is red side. The red team, xPeke's team, Fnatic, is pushing for the win. They're about to win, and they lose a fight. And then everyone's dying, and they have massive death timers. So you can see like 64 seconds. So they're about to lose the game. When you die this late in the game's over. Because then the rest of the other team has 5 people alive, and they just walk over to your base and kill you. That's how it works every time. But xPeke escapes with a little bit of HP. And with that little bit of HP, he sneaks back in. So look, this is all members of SK. You see the blue circles? They all walked across the map to finish the job. But xPeke snuck back in to the open Nexus to backdoor it, to basically kill it alone, solo, while nobody's there. Kevin here teleports back. He's full HP, buffed up, strong as shit. He can easily 1v1 xPeke. But xPeke doesn't fight him. His character has a teleport ability. So he just teleports crisscross across this thing and hits it in between while this guy's trying to chase him around.
Desperately up towards the Nexus. Kevin is going to be able to go into it.
Look,
He's trying to do
look
it.
at this.
But meanwhile,
Dodges the axe.
Star's trying to defend them in the base. Peke is trying to take the Nexus down.
Look at this.
Is anyone going to be able to deal with this one?
He's dodging him. One more hit. 2 people back. And then Herkbot comes back and misses the silence. Misses the fucking scream that could have killed him. If he had waited a second, anticipated, and hit it over here, he could have won. But he panics. And he screams as he jumps. He gets hit with an axe, lives with a fucking fraction, and then gets the last hit. Gets the last hit. What is this one? Thank you, $10 from Anonymous. And you said, check out
The tortoise and the hare. A speedy hare.
He said, you absolutely have to check out this insane comeback.
The hare sprinted down the road while the tortoise crawled away from the starting line. Certain she'd win the race, the hare decided to rest under a shady tree.
Where were you when the hare blew a fucking 200-yard lead? Throwing! Streamer throwing! Rest after the race!
The tortoise crawled right on by. The hare woke up and stretched her legs. As the hare rounded the last curve, she was shocked by what she saw. The tortoise was crossing the finish
You're
line.
shocked?
The tortoise had won the race. Wow, tortoise, the hare said. I really thought there was no way you could beat me. The tortoise smiled.
I know. That's why I won.
The fucking tortoise browses our atheism and is the most smug asshole I've ever met. He literally only won because your opponent chose mid-race to take a full-on nap and you barely squeezed it out. What's the moral of that? Dedication beats someone with talent as long as they literally give up and give you a massive opening? Like what? Well, anyway. That was a great comeback, though. I'm trying to avoid CSGO comebacks, even though there's many amazing ones, because I'm going to do this with Punch. Grand finals of a major down 0-4 and they win 5 straight.
Oh, wait, what are they doing? What are they doing? Oh, they're doing a huddle. Oh my god.
I bet we're lost.
I love you guys.
Right, boys. Same energy, same. Everything the same from the last series, to be honest with you.
It's got to be a grind, bro. One map at a time. Shall we play best? Best of 11s, bro. We 6-0 everyone. Let's do the same.
Yes, sir. Put him in the dirt, and that's exactly what IdrA do. One of the biggest hardpoint victories you're ever going to see.
That can't be even close to the normal. 250 to 34. Is this Suns game 7? How the fuck you get blown out that hard?
Nice. Joe, what is that? Catch me. Nice. Far too easy for me. Ben, try your best to stop saying shield. Yeah, hold my sick. I've got it. Stay down. Nice, boys. One more map, yeah?
So I heard, this is crazy, but I remember for the first time when I was first learning chess, and I did this whole program with, it was Josh Waitskin. He had like his own chess guidebook or whatever. Josh Waitskin said, if you start thinking in a tournament just one more, that is when you choke. He literally said that. He said just one more game or one more set. That is when your brain starts to let off the gas and start to think about the victory. You should really say like, you know, there could be 4 more. You should be like, you know, like it's a grind. Don't try to tap it in.
Shit.
We're in a deep hole, bro. We're in a deep hole.
We
can literally make history right here.
Yeah, you see, like, we got her talking. One of the team's talking like, we got this. One more map, easy, tap it in. And the other team's like, it's going to be hard. It's going to be work. And that changes your whole mindset, you know? Then you start really fucking going for every point. Like, you play to win because you got nothing to lose.
We have no excuse now. We're warmed up. I don't give a if they won 4 straight. We can do it too.
That's actually it got fired up, dude. And they're not in a bad mood.
Let's do this as a you to all these fans that walked out and are missing the greatest comeback in Call of Duty history.
Wow, they called their shot. I realized Call of Duty is 1,010,004% more fun to watch with the comms on. You don't even need to show me the gameplay. Show me the comms the whole time. It's so much more fun to watch.
He was on boat. He has an AR. He has an AR.
Top.
Nice. Let's go. We're on the board, baby.
Every map they get more and more nerfs too, bro.
Yep, they do.
Rails. Going on B.
Nice. Go, boys.
Go, boys.
That's 2.
Map at a time. Map at a time, bro.
From the brink of defeat, they've come to play.
Bro.
Hey, over you, do.
Oh, they got momentum now.
Preston, he can go Arsa.
Cammy dead.
Nice. Go, boys.
We good or bad side for this? Yeah, bad side. All right.
Dude, look at their momentum. It's gone. We're not talking. Dude, that's so funny. It reminds me of our teams. You don't have the vibes anymore, and it just starts going to shit, dude.
Dad, these guys are nice. These guys are
We are all tied up with 1 map to play.
Let's go, boys.
Oh, they're nervous. They're nervous. They're not talking.
Go, boys.
The pressure's on them, bro.
Like I said, bro. I could check it.
You literally can't play it.
Yeah, I'll check it.
Yes! That's how you do it, baby! The greatest comeback in the history of Call of Duty esports! It's the Minnesota Massacre! Are you kidding me?
That was fire. Wow, you picked the right video to link me. If you don't link me the gameplay video of that, I would have clicked out fucking 40 minutes ago. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I have to end stream. We hit 4,300, way above the goal. I super duper uber appreciate it. Again, this is all going towards free healthcare. People who are struggling in gaming communities. Thanks again, and I hope you guys have a fucking fantastic weekend if I don't see you. If not, I'll see you tomorrow.
Check it.